late father, Stanley Austin Atkinson, award-winning journalist Stan Atkinson, otherwise known as Mr. Sacramento. Let me tell you a little bit about a truly remarkable life. Stan was born on November 11th, 1932 in San Diego. He grew up in Santa Barbara. He studied journalism at Pasadena City College, then joined the Army and served in the Korean War. Following his honorable discharge, he joined the Fort Ord Division as a faculty member. During that time, he taught literally thousands of trainees. Stan began his journalism career in 1957 at KCRA Channel 3 when it too was launching its own broadcast journey. He also worked at KTVU in San Francisco and KNBC in Los Angeles, so perhaps all of you or prior generations of you have seen Stan on TV. In 1976, he returned to Sacramento's KCRA and served more than 2 decades as the principal news anchor. He then spent 5 years at KOVR 13. He became the most popular news figure in our area. And as a testament to that, the Sacramento Bee called him the man who owns Sacramento. Like I said, Mr. Sacramento. He retired in 1999. To say that Stan had an awfully action-packed career would be an historical understatement. He was chased by a Soviet helicopter gunship in Afghanistan, held up and robbed by guerrillas in El Salvador, and shot at in Cambodia. He also covered the presence of the U.S. forces in Bosnia, reported on Hong Kong's reunification with China, went to Baghdad and Kuwait before and after Operation Desert Storm, covered the withdrawal of American forces from Somalia, and on his third assignment to South Africa, Stan covered the remarkable transition of South Africa as their citizens voted in the country's first all-race democratic election. I get tired just thinking about his career. The awards Stan received were more than voluminous. He was one of 25 reporters selected for the prestigious Ford Foundation Journalism Fellowship at Stanford in 1967. He won 3 Emmys, the very prestigious Governor's Award from the Northern California chapter of the National TV Academy, and was among the first selectees to be named to the TV Academy's Silver Circle as a television pioneer. He also was awarded the World Affairs Council Award and International Reporting and the Albert and Mariu Lasker Award for medical journalism. As I said, he was very popular locally. He was honored by our state legislature, the very same, the Sacramento County Board of Supervisors, the Sacramento City Council, and the Congressional Record. He was the Sacramento Metropolitan Chamber of Commerce Sacramentan of the Year and received a Lifetime Achievement Award from the Sacramento Regional Foundation. In his spare time, he raised a little money for some local causes, like about $8 million. He received the United Way's Humanitarian of the Year and National Philanthropy Association's Volunteer Fundraiser of the Year awards. He served on the Mercy Foundation Board, the First Tee of Greater Sacramento Board, the Advisory Board of Sac State, and the Weave Board. I've probably left out a few. Stan was tragically predeceased by his son Lance, about whom I heard him speak many times. Left to mourn his passing and celebrate his legacy is his wife, Kristen, his children, Brad, Mike, Alex, and Sarah, his stepchildren, Griffin and Allison McCann, and David and Adam Laverine, his 14 grandchildren and 18 great-grandchildren, and his brothers. And many of those today have joined us in the gallery. If you'd all stand up and be recognized, thank you very much. So I ask that you join me in adjourning our memory, in adjourning our session in the memory of Stan Atkinson.
Senator Ashby, you are recognized.
I want to thank my colleague who helps me represent Sacramento County here for his incredible words and story. It would be very difficult to express to you all how larger than life Stan Atkinson was for this region. In his time as a news anchor, easily the most recognizable face in media for the greater Sacramento area. I grew up here, and I grew up with his face on the television in my living room every night. And so for him to pass is a very big deal for our region. He was trusted and beloved. He was reassuring, and he empowered the many women that he helped lift up during a time when that was just getting started. Stan was deeply committed to serving this community. It's interesting because he retired some 20 whatever years ago, but define retirement, because he certainly kept working in the interest of Sacramento. He helped raise over $2.2 million for the Vietnam Veterans Memorial right here in the state Capitol Park. And through his Atkinson Foundation, he worked the Sacramento River Cats to establish something we call Independence Field. It's a baseball diamond built for kids with disabilities to be able to play. It's actually an incredible amenity in our city. His integrity, his warmth, and his dedication to a very high standard of journalism really set the bar for Sacramento. Channel 3 enjoys a very strong reputation in this community, and it is largely built on the back of Stan Atkinson. His legacy lives on through generations of journalists here in our region, and I too would like to extend my heartfelt condolences to his family and friends who are with us, and to the people in Sacramento who remember him so fondly with gratitude and pride.
Thank you, Senators Ashley and Yellow. Did you want to close?
Just that I am pleased and actually honored to be able to adjourn in the memory of a giant of our community.
Thank you. Our condolences to the entire family. Thank you so much for being here. Senator, please bring his name to the desk so that he can be properly memorialized. Senator Becker, you are recognized for your adjourn in memory.
Thank you, colleagues, for allowing me the honor of adjourning the Senate in honor of a friend, Andy Fencelau, who left us way too soon on June 21st. I will always think of Andy as